Newcomer, another captive of the Dragon Queen. Tis time, tis time. His awakening is upon us. Come hither. We're expecting you.
You know not of what I have been through. You have no right to criticize me.
So hungry. Blood, fresh soul.
Look who's here. The one we've long awaited is here at last. All that's missing is you, and then our glorious endeavor shall be complete. Come hither. Come to me.
Wait a moment. Stop. He's lying to you. Follow me.
No. You're making a mistake.
Hurry now. We mustn't let him claim you. This way. The Unstill are up to something they aren't. You shall be their final sacrifice.
Don't bother trying to flee. Meaningless defiance. The time has come. Over the past 1,200 years, we've already sacrificed 999 offerings to Master. One more, and our Master shall be revived. And that would be you, the 1,000th offering.
Suddenly, something restrains your entire body, rendering you immobile.
Master has awoken. This moment, it has finally arrived. Hurry, go back and prepare for the next step. We must release our master from the Dragon Queen's clutches without delay. By then, not only shall this Chaos Universum be back in our hands, but the entire world!
Darkness engulfs your vision once more. What happened?
Wake up.
Someone seems to be calling you.
Hey, wake up. Are you still alive? You're still sane. But I saw you be captured and offered as a sacrifice with my very own eyes. Don't be nervous, newcomer. I'm not here to hurt you. I'm Notira, the fairy woman of this corner of the Chaos Universum. Newcomers who arrive here without a guide are easy prey for the bewildered and the unstill, like you. Anyway, congratulations on your survival. It's personal. I had no intention of coming here during the sacrifice, but there's someone I care about deeply who hasn't been back since her last departure from Fogtown. She used to be a fairy woman like me, helping to guide newcomers here. Neither of us had any desire to be confined to one location, even in the Chaos Universum. But now, I'm worried. Worried she's become a bewildered, just like the others. Us. That is to say, what will eventually become of us. All creatures exiled to the Chaos Universum have been condemned by the Dragon Queen. This place is a rift beyond the world of order, where inquietum from the Outlands relentlessly afflicts our souls. Ultimately, we'll all be tormented into becoming a hollow husk, shambling around, following instincts, unable to live, with no way to die. In any event, if you want to stay lucid, it's best you keep your distance from them, lest they make you the main course. The unstill, beings neither living nor dead. They need 1,000 intact souls to revive their master. As for the master, he's the fabled child of chaos, the source of all chaos and catastrophes in this world. Now that the ritual has been completed, and the Child of Chaos revived, I can't seem to shake off this ominous feeling. Most of the exiles converge in a place called Fogtown. A magic barrier has been raised to protect the Mistlands from the bewildered, so we should head there for the time being. But what happened to you? You still have your wits even after being offered as a sacrifice. I've never witnessed anything like this. Just who were you before you were banished here?
Who are you? It suddenly dawns on you that you've never thought about that. You desperately reach for memories, but there's nothing. You know nothing about yourself.
No memory? Queer indeed. Perhaps the sacrifice deprived you of it? As well as, well, your body. You're looking a little worse for wear. Anyway, come, return to Fogtown with me. There are exceptionally learned people among the exiles. Perhaps they can help you with your plight. You're looking a little worse for wear. Anyway, come, return to Fogtown with me. A sound decision. It appears memory loss hasn't entirely robbed you of your sanity. Let's go. We must first head west to Nocturne Port. My ferry is moored there. We can sail to the Floating Isle, the site of the Mistlands. I'm tired of the same old scenery. Leave it to me. Don't bother trying to hide. Don't bother trying to hide. trying to hide. Yes, this is the place. We can get to Mistlands by taking that ferry. Don't fret, I still remember how to sail. Well then, you ready to go? Very well. Sit tight and don't fall off. What's going on? The barrier should have kept the bewildered out. Anyway, let's prepare for battle first. Oh, yes. If you're wounded, you can use the tonic potion you just picked up to heal yourself while you prepare for battle. Now's the time. Leave it to me. It's high time I displayed my art of assassination. Don't bother trying to hide. Damn it. What happened? Those bewildered shouldn't even be here. Is it possible that the barrier in the Mistlands was... Drat. That pack of bewildered just wounded me. The magic of those unstill is still affecting me. It's nothing serious. Return to Fogtown. Hexandra will know what to do. If she's still there. Fogtown's principal caretaker. If all is as it should be, she ought to be in the Hall of Whispers. I'm tired of the same old scenery.
Ah, a new face. Unfortunately, I've no time for you right now, I'm afraid. We? Ah, Notira. You've been away for so long.
I've been waylaid by a few matters.
You don't look too well. Yes, I can see that. I see. While the Mistlands barrier is in imminent danger, there's precious little I can do right now. But I'll start by healing Notera. As for you, newcomer... Oh, your condition isn't to be scoffed at either. Do you know your soul is incomplete? Meaning it's a miracle you are even walking. No Tira. Well, in any case, we have to help her before she becomes another Bewildered. South of the Mistlands lies a camp. We can heal no Tira there. I'll head over there and make provision. We'll reconvene there. Come with me. This camp is one of the places we use for crafting supplies. You can always return here for a break, too. Give me a hand with the preparation. These techniques will benefit you. No problem then. I imagine you've got plenty of questions, newcomer. By all means, ask, and I'll do my utmost to answer. Oh, right. It's about time we talked about this. Tell me, what happened to you?
You and Notira tell Exandra the full story about the sacrificial ritual.
So what you're saying is, you were used as a sacrifice to complete the ritual, yet somehow survived? How? How is that possible?
I'd also rather like to know what's going on.
But what is certainly clear is that your soul looks terribly damaged. Like it was torn from you, alive. You can't carry on like this much longer. And if what you say is true, it really couldn't be any worse. Not only you, but the entire Chaos Universum may be facing annihilation. The entire Chaos Universum just felt that tremor. And coupled with the words the Unstill speak, the Child of Chaos and the Unstill, their vengeance is at hand. Think of it as the root of all chaos. For a myriad of centuries after the world's creation, no one dared challenge the Dragon God's reign. Not until the Child of Chaos appeared out of the blue centuries ago, inciting a worldwide rebellion. Supposedly, countless dragon deities perished because of it. The Dragon God was traumatized beyond compare, and world order was on the verge of collapse and ruin. But ultimately, the rebellion failed. 1,200 years ago, the Dragon Queen personally exiled the Child of Chaos and imprisoned him here. Now that the Child of Chaos has reawakened, I dare not imagine what it would do. Even with the Child of Chaos roused, the Dragon Queen's confines aren't so easily broken. Only with the help of others is it feasible. The Unstill are surely coming together, trying to find a way to free the Child of Chaos from captivity. If they succeed, they will undoubtedly attempt to start a new war and seek revenge against not just the Dragon Queen, but also the entire world. When that happens, we wretched lot banished here will be swallowed up by the tremendous chaotic turbulence. Nobody will escape from it. That's the other big question, isn't it? But perhaps in truth, all of this leads to the same final destination. Your soul was sacrificed to the Child of Chaos during the ritual, meaning that the missing piece can only be in one place, within the Child of Chaos. Not just you. Us.
What? Are you crazy, Hexandra?
What other choice do we have? To survive, we must prevent the Unstill from freeing the Child of Chaos from captivity. And if you wish to restore your soul to wholeness, you must retrieve its missing piece from the Child of Chaos. We might be mere crawlers to them, but even crawlers have the right to live. Of course, the decision is yours to make.
All right. I'll join you.
I always knew you weren't the sort to stay rooted to one spot, Notira. What about you, newcomer? Ready to reclaim your soul? Great. I knew I was right about you. But there's still one problem at hand. If we want to stop the Unstill, we have to travel to the Unstill realm on a different floating isle. Unfortunately, given that those Unstills have never thought us worthy of their company, they've established a magic seal to keep us out. The magic of the Unstill has always been a mystery to us, so even I am unable to comprehend it. But perhaps there's someone from Fogtown who does. To my knowledge, among the exiles are those who have been in constant enmity with the Unstill. They possessed a heightened understanding of the archaic powers the Unstill wield. Looks like we have to visit Fogtown. I'll go with you too. In that precious instant, exiled between life and death, I saw so much more. In that precious instant,
I'm tired.
I shall spare no effort. giant here.
Don't bother trying to hide.
Great.
This power, without doubt, is exactly the same as I felt. I already know of your intent, rebels. Come to me. I am Isitarian, once a priest in the service to the Mother of Dragons. I shall guide you on your way. Indeed. The Dragon Queen's minions are much more observant than you mortals, and all the signs have manifested, meaning the time is finally at hand. The Child of Chaos has already arisen, and if we don't intervene now, we may not have another chance. I don't want to put the Dragon Queen's snout out of joint either. Like their master, the Unstill have gained the ability to wield Inquietum through evil rituals. Similarly, the magic seal you mentioned is also created using the power of chaos. Dispelling the highly concentrated chaotic energy will require the collective effort of many powerful, level-headed souls.
What's that supposed to mean?
I understand now. So, relying solely on our own strength won't suffice. We must seek the aid of others.
Powerful, level-headed souls? Who besides us would be willing to do something so ludicrous?
The exiles usually tend to keep to themselves, but there are two exceptions. Forbrit the dwarf, and Gulal the troll. They are exactly the kind of individuals we need. As Isitarian said, we need companions with formidable strength and indomitable willpower. In spite of his quirks, Forbit the dwarf was once the most renowned blacksmith in northern Adenthia. If we are to overcome the Unstill, we need his strength and skill. Gulal is a troll hailing from the ancient snow-laden mount of Sylvania. They once considered him their mightiest channeler. If we're to push on, we need his magic and his ability to commune with the other world.
As far as I know, Forbrit often hangs around the graveyard at the Faithless Ruins, whereas Gulal is accustomed to staying inside at the Harkening Circle.
All right, this is of utmost urgency. We need to find both of them quickly.
It seems you've already got a handle on what needs to be done. If there's anyone capable of changing all this now, I think it must be you, newcomer. Perhaps I'm wrong, or even delusional, but I'm sensing the Child of Chaos aura emanating from you. Perhaps this is the crucial breakthrough we've been after. Go now, rebels. I shall be watching you march to the finale.
Look, that's the one we're after.
But something about him doesn't seem right.
It's over. It's all over. It's over. Everything is lost now. There's no point in anything. Help! No. Everything is pointless now. The Hearkening Altar has been ruined. Everything I've waited for, everything I've wanted, they're all lost now. Besides which, the Child of Chaos has now awakened. None of us can escape now. That's it. It's all over.
So you know all about it? About the Unstill and the Child of Chaos?
I can hear the voices. The voices of the bewildered and the unstill. The voices within the plane. They can only be heard here. This must be the newcomer. Your voice is not intact. I can hear it. Something has stripped a part away from you. I'm very sorry. Did you spy on the Hearkening Altar behind me? It is the sole link between the Chaos Universum and the world of order. This is why I wait here each and every day. There's someone very important to me. I want to hear her voice just one last time, no matter what. But now, thanks to that blow it just took, the Hearkening Altar has ceased functioning. My final glimmer of hope has all but vanished with it. Try? Do you mean to say you want to try reactivating the Hearkening Altar? No, that's impossible. It holds potent planar magic that is far beyond the realms of any being's control. Still, if you want to try, I'll not stop you. Just be sure not to expect too much. It's over. Everything is lost now. There's no point in anything.
You place your hand atop the Hearkening Altar. Suddenly, countless voices flood in your ears as a mysterious power surges from the device before you, resonating with something in your body.
What? You actually did it? No! Watch out!
not. I am here.
Don't bother trying to hide.
What a shock. Huh? Something just fell from the Harkening altar. Hold on a moment. Is that a dice? Amazing. Absolutely incredible. That seems to be the legendary dice that summons souls. Why not give it a go?
Brightness above ground after all this time.
amazing. Absolutely incredible. Oh no, sadly not. Nevertheless, you've given me hope, newcomer. You are aware that not everyone can summon heroic souls to fight for them, yes? I still have no idea how you do it, but you're obviously imbued with a peculiar, special power of sorts. And if I stick with you, there may come a day you'll summon the one I have awaited to be by my side. I will accompany you and join your fight, newcomer. Then, to thank you again for all that you've done for me, I feel a welcome gift is in order. This is the Otherworld Horn, the most indispensable treasure I have ever owned as a channeler. It can summon much-needed aid from other planes. While its power is not comparable to evocation dice, it possesses its own special power. And now, it is clearly of far greater use in your hands than in mine. Please, take it.
Embrace your doom.
So many voices, yet none I hear are hers.
Let me see. Are you a trustworthy person? Embrace your doom.
Is all that you believe truly right?
I'm tired of the same old scenery.
Embrace your... Don't...
So many voices, yet none I hear are hers.
In that precious...
Hey, hey! You! You there! Can you lend a hand? Whoa! Exandra and Notira just in time! I'm trapped in this blasted contraption!
Watch out for those things on the ground. They'll hinder our movements.
The Soul Snatch Ode has resounded.
Somebody is about to suffer!
Worry not. I am here.
Taste my hammer!
Don't bother trying to hide.
Great.
Goodness, that was a big help. You don't look familiar. Are you new here? I was just in the middle of a little excavation. Oh, look! A charred sword hilt. Isn't this a starlight stone? I wonder what kind of sentimental fellow buried it here. Did ya know, rookie? Well, this place was probably a graveyard thousands of years ago. Beings in the Chaos Universum have no way to perish. So, the exiles buried their important objects here to serve as a memorial. That means this graveyard is a great big treasure trove. All kinds of higgledy-piggledy bits and bobs can be found here. Just don't tell anybody. Now, calm down. You're talking about those tremors, yes? And even Hexandra and Notira were present. So, that thing called the Child of Chaos has really awoken. What's that? Is something wrong with my ears? Did you just say you're going to stop the Child of Chaos? That single soul entity that dared to challenge the Dragon Queen, killed countless dragon entities, and nearly destroyed the world? That one! Do you know? Do you have even the slightest idea how long I have awaited this day?
He really is a lunatic.
Can you blame me? Day in, day out, loitering around, just waiting to become a bewildered. Who wants such a life? If there truly comes such a day, when I can return to the material plane, I'm afraid that's my only chance. Anywho, before that, I need a favor from you. Nah, I'm just being honest. This has been my hope for years. I've been marooned here for all these years, collecting so much treasure. But there's just one thing I've never been able to get. You see this graveyard? Learned folks back in the day called this the Faithless Ruins. And this land originally had a master. Listen. Listen closely. Do you hear the sound of her sleeping? As you can see, the true master of this ruin has been sleeping there for centuries. The malign yet magnificent Black Dragon. And even if this place is full of rare and amusing items, it pales in comparison to a genuine dragon scale. To obtain her dragon scales requires immense courage and a deft pair of hands. Exactly! This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity! How many folks can say they've rubbed shoulders with a real dragon? Consider it a compulsory audition before you face the Child of Chaos. If you can't even handle a dragon, how could you possibly face the Child of Chaos? How about it, rookie? Will you grant me this one wee wish? I promise, if you help me get my hands on those scales, I'll head out with you right away. I'm still not used to the brightness above ground after all this time.
I'm tired of the same
Is all.
So many voices.
In the... How about it, rookie? Will you grant me this one wee wish? I promise, if you help me get my hands on those scales, I'll head out with you right away. I knew I could count on you! As you can see, the Black Dragon slumbers at the graveyard's edge. Get in close, reach out, snatch the scales, and that's it! Just mind you don't rouse her! Obviously, I don't need to tell you that, eh?
The black dragon before you is slumbering, silently, as though oblivious to everything around it.
How'd it go? Did you get the dragon scales? Oh, you're asking me? Don't be fooled by my appearance. Back in the day, I was the most gifted blacksmith in the Northland of Adenthia. Even human emperors sought my craftsmanship for his armor. Well, but you know, when someone reaches a certain level of success, they'll always desire more. I forged armor for generals and emperors that could withstand any weapon, but it still wasn't enough. I yearned to craft an even more impregnable armor. One that can even withstand the flames of a dragon. And clearly, stuff of the material plane could no longer satisfy me. You can probably already guess what happened next. Oh my, enough of this! Don't forget the dragon scales! The dragon scales! Aha! You really did it! Come on now, gimme, gimme! These precious beauties are said to do wonders in armor forging! Just wait till I get back to the Northlands with this beaut! I'll give those mediocre dwarves a run for their money!
So you seriously believe that we could make it back to the material plane alive?
Absolutely! Why fight if death's a foregone conclusion.
A positive attitude. Perhaps that's exactly what we need.
All right. I'm a member of your team now. I'm coming with you. Oh, by the way, you've done me a tremendous favor, so I must give you a little something in return. Here, take this. Hey now, I already told you that I'm a blacksmith, no? Here, place this in your camp. We can make some quality pieces with this.
Great. Our team is complete. It's time to shatter the Unstill's seal.
I'm tired of the same old scenery.
Boy, got any rare materials to show me?
Is all that you believe truly right?
I'm tired of the same old
Ember?
Let's get to it!
Worry not. I am here.
Don't bother trying to hide.
Taste my hammer!
Well,
I am here.
Oi! Got any rare materials to show me?
Embrace your doom.
My hammer!
Worry not. I am here.
Well,
Don't bother trying to hide.
Taste my hammer!
Worry not. I am here.
well.
Don't bother trying to hide.
Great.
my hammer!
Well,
Worry not. I am here.
Drat the never-ending! Hey! Watch out!
Can't you guess? You clearly just made off with the scales from my body.
Wait. She's that dragon from earlier!
You ignorant fool! I am Lelwanis, the Black Dragon of old and master of the Faithless Ruins. I was in hibernation, restoring myself, until this strange energy fluctuation awoke me. I sense something familiar. Did you say the Child of Chaos? The Child of Chaos! That shameless traitor, despicable scum, deformed monstrosity, the very cause of my current misfortune.
Oh, looks like you really detest that guy.
We're about to go fight him, too.
Good. Very good. Seeing as you are also his adversary, I am willing to overlook any disrespect you have shown. You are free to proceed. I will not hinder you, and if you truly require it, I may even lend you a hand.
Count your blessings that she didn't just decide to eat us alive.
Also, if a real dragon is willing to assist us, our odds of victory will increase significantly. After all, Lelwanis the Black Dragon is a descendant of the Dragon Queen.
So the Dragon Queen is her mother? Then why was she cast out to this cesspit with the rest of us?
Well, no one knows why. Perhaps we'll get another chance to ask her. But right now, we've got other things to do.
I shall protect our forest.
Even if pain exceeds pleasure, the Order will always be home at heart.
A thief in finery is no king. I've naught else to say.
I am the night.
Is the outside world as fascinating as the books describe?
Did they betray me? Or the other way?
The taste of death. It's so very wonderful.
Never forget your identity, child of chaos. Why do innocents seek redemption?
None shall set foot on the final bastion of purity in Adenthia.
No. You do not want to see that which I see.
For the justice of the people of the world.
I prefer to resolve matters in a civilized fashion, without the need for violence.
How strange. I've never met anyone like you before.
The moonlight is by far the most beautiful thing, if only because it doesn't hamper my path.
As trees, so wither. Your body's the backbone of it.
Wine, crowds, and apples. I did.
Fun's the name of the game.
The glory of fire endures for eternity.
If you want to live, you'll be treated as I see fit.
Don't you like it? Too bad. It's delicious.
I'm tired. Is all that you
Embrace your doom.
I'm tired of the same old scene.
Oi! Got any rare materials to show me?
sure you want my help?
Worry not. I am here.
Taste my hammer!
Friend of mine!
Don't bother trying to hide.
Uh-huh.
Right. This is it. Whenever you're ready, we'll strike. We'll need to pull together if this is to succeed. It looks as though some sort of power is surging into your body. Just up ahead is the Unstill Realm, where the Inquietum concentration is at its highest. Perhaps that sacrifice really did have an effect on your body, enabling you the use of chaos power to some degree? You should get— Alright, let's keep going. The Unstills are right opposite you. You've got to stop them with all urgency.
I'm tired of this same old scenery.
In that precious instant, exiled between life and death, I saw so much more.
Oi! Got any rare materials to show me?
Embrace your doom. The Soul Snatch Ode has resounded.
You sure you want my help?
Worry not. I am here.
Taste my hammer!
Don't bother trying to hide.
That's the Gapworm's adult form. We must fight with caution.
Oh, friend of mine!
Worry not. I am here.
Taste my hammer!
Don't bother trying to hide.
Oh, friend of mine!
Now's not the time. The Unstill ought to be at the Chaos Watchtower just ahead. They must be stopped before the Child of Chaos is freed.
Beware the one they call the Pale Cantor. He's a lunatic, and also the mightiest Unstill here.
I can smell the odor of crawlers. Who dares violate the Chaos Watchtower? recognize your stench. You were the last sacrifice. This cannot be. How are you still alive? Could this be Master's power? I can smell Master's scent on you. How amusing. You were only able to keep your sanity because the Master showed you a shred of mercy. Yet, now you intend to halt his resurrection. You know nothing. You know nothing! You don't understand what Master means to this world! The world created by the Dragon Gods have long since been corrupted, and is well nigh ruined. Master, and only Master, can prevent all of this! I won't allow you crawlers to interfere! Do you think you've won?
Worry not. I am here.
Taste my hammer!
Oh, friend of mine!
Don't bother trying to hide.
These child of Chaos's lackeys. I'll handle them personally.
Give yourselves to me, minions!
You really think that will be the end of it?
It's too late.
What? What do you mean, Madam Dragon?
Although the Pale Cantor is dead, the other unstill yet remain. They've sacrificed their own souls. to release the Child of Chaos.
Release? What? Do you mean the Child of Chaos has already been released?
Yes. I hear a new voice. A voice brimming with incredible power.
If so, the Chaos Universum and even the entire world could be consumed by his vengeful fury.
Indeed. Thus you must now go and put a stop to the Child of Chaos. The Child of Chaos's power counters that of us dragons. With the exception of my mother, any ordinary dragon would struggle to confront him directly. But you still have a chance to prevent all this. And if I heard correctly, you were the final sacrifice to awaken the Child of Chaos, correct? In that case, just as a part of your soul was offered to the Child of Chaos during the ritual, a small part of his power is now entangled within you as well. This is also why your sanity has remained intact, and why you haven't become a bewildered. So, if anyone is able to stop the Child of Chaos right now, it would be you, the one affected by his power. I'm afraid that's the case. Also, even if you refuse to confront him, the Child of Chaos will seek you out himself. The Dragon Queen imprisoned the Child of Chaos at the Fountain Interplanar ahead. It's best you make haste and act now. As for me, this is the farthest I can go. Good luck, Chosen One.
Is this how it's going to be? Do we have to go and slay the Child of Chaos now? Do you even need to ask? I've already told you, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity!
Even if we don't fight, we may still be doomed. Being what it is, we may as well put up a good fight until the bitter end. Same here.
Here I return, rotten world. Feel the chaos. My hammer!
Don't bother trying.
Oh, Brenda Mom!
I am here.
Taste my hammer!
Worry not. I am here.
Don't bother trying to hide.
Oh, friend of
Worry not. I am here.
Oh, friend of mine!
Don't bother trying to hide.
Taste my hammer!
Worry not. I am here.
Don't bother trying to hide.
Worry not. I am here.
We did it! We've driven away that monster!
Wait. Something seems off.
The fragment left behind by the Child of Chaos emits a soft, mysterious glow. For some reason, you feel as though it is calling out to you.
Hark, do you hear it? The anguished wails from the Dragon Queen's retribution. When she forsook us, when she expelled us. They call us the Silent Gods, for we have been exiled beyond the world to where none can hear us speak. serendipitous! All because you have come into contact with his soul. He is the offspring of order and chaos, known to the world as the Child of Chaos. When the world abandoned us, only he was willing to listen to our voices, and only he was willing to resist corrupted order. Though we have failed once, all is not yet lost. Now, he has awakened and stands before you, entangled with your very soul. We shall await. We shall observe. How will you transform this world?
As those ghoulish visions flood your mind, an immense tearing pain suddenly rips through you.
Are you all right?
Hey! We finally managed to defeat that monster! So you'd better be fine!
What's going on? A fragment of the Child of Chaos entered your body?
Pitiful creatures.
Revenge.
I'm tired of the same old scenery.
In that precious instant, exiled between life and death,
Milady dislikes those who talk too much.
Revenge. Revenge.
Look what you've done.
Who are you?
Ignorant fools. You don't even recognize me. I am the Dark Lady, the Supreme Tiamat, the embodiment of the Mother of Dragons.
What? She's saying she's the Dragon Queen? That's impossible. Why would the Dragon Queen show up here herself?
Silence, mortal. I am still speaking. What just entered your body is a part of the Child of Chaos. I have temporarily suppressed its afflictive influence. You cannot escape now, sinner. Your fragmented soul has fused with that of the Child of Chaos. You must have felt it. The Child of Chaos is the source of all chaos. If left to fester, your soul will one day be eroded by affliction and dissipate entirely.
What? This can't be! You're the Mother of Dragons, so you must have a way!
Silence. My patience is limited. This is entirely your own doing. If you hadn't freed the Child of Chaos from his prison, this sinner would not have become as such.
But it was obviously the Unstill who...
Therefore, I shall afford you an agreement, sinner. Fragments of the Child of Chaos have fallen onto the material plane, and the inquietum they possess is enough to disrupt the entire world. As the protector of order across planes, I cannot stand for this. So, I require you to do something for me. Head to the material plane and collect all of the Child of Chaos's fragments, just as you did before. It's the only way to mitigate the calamities, and you're the only one capable of doing it. Only you possess the capability to trace the fragment's whereabouts, because a part of him already exists within your soul, and thus only you can eliminate the fragments. In return, I shall completely eradicate the Child of Chaos's affliction from your body. How amusing. Do you really think you have a choice here? If not for me, you would have long since been corroded and killed by the Child of Chaos's power. Besides which, as I mentioned, your soul is fragmented. If you do not restore it to wholeness, you will become just another of the countless bewildered. The remainder of your soul is attached to the fallen Child of Chaos fragments. So, you can either become a bewildered and suffer eternal torment, or accept my conditions obediently. Weigh your options. The fragments are likely scattered throughout the material plane now, all across Adenthia. You must collect them in due order. As I said, all those fragments contain a significant amount of inquietum, which will inevitably wreak havoc in their respective locations. You will thus become the pursuer of all calamities. And the key to saving you, and restoring order to the material plane, will lie in the source of the chaos. All right, there's no time to lose. Time flows differently in the Chaos Universum than it does in the material plane. So decades, or even centuries, may have already passed by the time you arrive. And you must act quickly to finish your mission, before the Child of Chaos has ample chance to do more damage. I will now send you through the Fountain Interplanar portal, from which you can directly arrive on the material plane. Are you ready for all that awaits? I will now send you through the Fountain Interplanar portal, from which you can directly arrive on the material plane. Are you ready for all that awaits? Very well. It seems you've embraced your destiny. Remember well, sinner. Don't entertain thoughts of hoodwinking me. My eyes and ears are everywhere. I will always be watching you.
Traversing the plain, you arrive in a damp forest. Air tinged with rot mingles with a hint of something familiar. They wash over you from the way ahead. Beneath the sprawling roots of a colossal tree, you spot another fragment of the Child of Chaos. Seemingly, that is precisely why you are here. The deal struck with the Dark Lady states you must gather every fragment if you are to save yourself from becoming one of the bewildered.
Who dares trespass on my domain? You're... I smell it. The scent of ants. The scent of weakness. Powerless creature! How dare you come here? How foolish. All in my realm is mine to claim. All in my realm must kneel before me. For I am Smaragdus, the Emerald Breath.
Golden lights?
Up ahead along the road, you catch sight of a wood elf silhouette.
That's odd. Were you just here? Did you see a golden light? A dazzling flash of golden light. And a golden deer? Just where you stood.
You try to talk, but your throat feels choked by muddy water. Only strange, single-syllable sounds emerging.
Could it be? You cannot speak. Are there any other... any other symptoms besides your throat? Any dizziness or blurred vision? It seems you've been afflicted by the forest depth's poisonous mist. But don't fret. I happen to have a polygar potion. Just take it and you'll be fine.
In the blink of an eye, a blistering sensation washes through your mouth and nose, escaping the top of your head.
That's good. Have no fear. My home is just a stone's throw from here. I'll just head back. The affliction has already begun to spread. Traveler, you must keep safe. Watch out for the poisonous mist and sylvan furies. The immortal monsters that prowl the forest. I've got to get back. If you need help, Traveler, you can find me in Athalion. My name is Immeral. Athalion is our wood elf settlement. Just a little ways down this this hill. I'll guide you. Follow me. We'll be there in no time. My village, Athalion, is just down the hill.
Save me!
As you and Immeral approach Athalion, you hear a sudden cry for help.
Arian and Sylvan Furies. How are Sylvan Furies here? We have to save her. Thank you for lending a hand, Traveler. I won't let the Sylvan Furies come near Athalion.
Feed me more blood.
trying to hide.
Be on the alert.
I can't believe it just vanished. Incredible. Sylvan Fury vanished. How did you do that? No, you see, Sylvan Furies cannot be slain. They merely dissolve into a black sludge for a time, soon re-emerging. Yet, when you defeated them just now, they all vanished. Completely. There were no residual remnants left on the ground.
Traveler! You must have a special power.
Emerald, are you all right?
Arian, take the Traveler to Athalie and I'll be there right.
That the Sylvan Fury can approach this place means the Rune Tree's barrier is no longer holding firm. Forgive me, Traveler, but I can't leave Emerald alone in the forest like this. Would you be so kind as to go ahead and ask Alethea for polygon medicine at the prayer center in Athalion? I'll escort Emerald back shortly. I'm counting on you.
I'm tired of the same old scenery.
Obey the command of...
I can't just leave Emerald alone in the forest. I'm depending on you to bring the remedy, Traveler.
What can I do for...
you a traveler seeking for herbs? I have some practical herbs and easy-to-use ingredients for you. You might want to take a glance. There are all kinds of herbs here. Which do you need? Sadly, Athalian's Peligor stocks have been depleted. Please be on your way. Emerald. Is he poisoned?
You tell the druid about what happened.
Regrettably, being out of Polygar was no exaggeration. The forest corruption continues to spread. The speed at which Polygar grows cannot match the pace of its consumption. Emerald is the leader, and as such, he feels he must venture deep into the forest to pick more. It's just... it doesn't seem worthwhile, adding further needless waste. Good, you understand. Since the rune tree was vandalized and the Sylvan Fury threat looms ever nearer, gathering herbs has become extremely problematic. Did you just say you killed a Sylvan Fury? Since you possess such a power, would you kindly return to the forest and gather some Polygar? Are you a traveler seeking for herbs? I have some practical herbs and easy-to-use ingredients for you. You might want to take a glance.
bother trying to hide.
Blossoms!
Worry not. I am here.
Into the blossoms!
Don't bother trying to hide.
Worry not. I am here.
Are you a traveler seeking for herbs? I have some practical herbs and easy-to-use ingredients for you.
What can I do for...
Polygar roots are all that remain on the ground. The usable parts have already been taken. The polygar around here has already been gathered. Judging by the break, this happened not too long ago. This entire stalk of polygar looks yellowed and pestilent. It might have been affected by the poisonous mist. You detect a hint of polygar scent carried on the wind. Look around for it. An acrid, pungent scent wafts from just beyond the tangle of roots before you.
What are you planning to do here? May I remind you the polygar is mine? I saw it first.
The wood elf girl off to the side pipes up, displeased. Unlike the wood elves encountered earlier, her enmity is evident.
Oh, that's even worse. Don't you know? It's entirely down to that Athalian traitor that the forest is corrupted, and the Wood Elves can't return to the Grand Cycle. Emerald deserves to rot, just as he wishes. I don't know any explanation to an Outlander. In short, these herbs are mine and you cannot have them, much less hand them over to Emerald. So? You seriously think you can clear it? I saw it first. As I said, I saw it first. Don't assume you can fool me with fancy skills. If you're not impressed, why not try me? Will you dare? You're right. Problems should be solved through either victory or defeat. The polygar belongs to me now.
Feed me more blood.
Worry not. I am here.
Taste my hammer!
Don't bother trying to hide.
Worry not. I am here.
Don't bother trying to hide.
Taste my hammer!
Fine, I'll let you have the polygar. Yet you still intend to save Emerald with it. That traitor. Foolish traveler. Athalian wood elves are all traitors. I heard that Emerald fancies himself as leader of Athalian. How laughable. The Wood Elves of Nytheria have one sole leader, one sole high priestess, our revered Lady Athalia. A word of advice, traveler. Leave Athalian. For centuries, those Athalian traitors have lived a pitiful existence, protected by the Rune Tree barrier, oblivious to the plight of the forest. And now, the forest corruption intensifies. The Rune Tree is withering and the barrier wanes. Those Athalian cowards lack the power to tackle the Scourge, and sooner or later, they'll face annihilation. Traveler, you have some power. You may go to Cytheralin with me. I shall present you to our High Priestess, Ythalia. How'd it go? You ought to know, it would be a tremendous honor for you. It seems I've wasted my breath. I've no time to spare waiting for you. Farewell.
In a pungent scent, you picked up the polygar. Give it to Elifia to craft into medicine.
Are you a traveler seeking for herbs? I have some practical herbs and easy-to-use ingredients for you. You might want to take a... What? You found Polygar. Let me see. Incredible. You truly did find it. Forgive me, I was doubtful of your abilities earlier, but it would seem you are indeed something special. Just wait a moment. The potion will be ready soon. How was it? Did the search for the herbs go well?
You recall the wood elf lass you encountered while gathering herbs and tell Elifia about your quarrel.
Eulor, Sithyrelin Wood Elf, Guard of Ythalia? Ludicrous. Those arrogant Sithyrelin Wood Elves are sneaking into Athalian territory to find herbs. It's another Wood Elf settlement in Ytharia. The Sithyrelin Wood Elves are extremely xenophobic and insular. Rarely does anyone gain permission to enter Sithyrelin territory. Ythalia is the High Priestess of Sithyrelin. She professes to hear the divine word of the Father, Nitharus, to whom all Sithyrelin Wood Elves are devoted. All are fascinated by her and her fanaticism. Mere contemptible slander. The Wood Elves of Sithyrelin are a fanatical lot, willing to sacrifice everything for the sake of their so-called grand faith. Some Wood Elves couldn't subscribe to such motivations, so they were deemed traitors and stripped of their homeland. It was Immeril who led us here and established the new village. Here, the Polygar potion is ready. Take it to Immeril. Regardless of what lies ahead for Athalion, my decision to come here is the best thing I've done in centuries. Although Immeril is too indecisive, still, he's the only one competent enough for the exhausting role of leader. Are you a traveler seeking for herbs? I have some practical herbs and easy-to-use ingredients for you. You might want to take a glance.
What can I do for... Potion? Athalion's Polygar has already been... I see. Thank you, Traveler, for your gracious help.
Immeril drank the Polygar potion.
Much better. Traveler, may I humbly inquire as to your identity? What brought you to Nytheria? Why do you possess the power to kill Sylvan Furies?
You tell Emerald of the memories of your first foray into the material plane. The gloomy air, the gigantic roots, the uncanny green light, and the evil voice from the depths of the roots.
Green light? You saw the green dragon? The demented self-aggrandizing dragon who calls himself the Emerald Breath? Unbelievable that you managed to escape the claws of that deranged dragon. You truly are endowed with special powers, traveler. A golden deer? Our god, the father of the forest, Nythuris. He was incarnated as a deer before falling silent. So, I couldn't help but wonder. But that couldn't be. Nythuris has been silent for 1,000 years, our prayers so long unanswered. Do you have any other questions, traveler? No, that is not the Green Dragon's domain. That's the Wood Elf Sanctuary, where the Blue Oak stands. The roots you see, those massive rotting roots, are the roots of the Blue Oak. The Blue Oak, home of our souls and faith. It was once the pillar holding the material plane, its foliage shading Nytheria, but it became corrupted by the Green Dragon, and is now what you see here today. Our people hold very different views regarding the origin of the forest's corruption. But one thing for certain is that all of this is related to the Green Dragon. 300 years ago, the day of Skyfire descended upon the world, and the Green Dragon was thusly awoken. Ever since, Nytheria has been entrammelled by catastrophe, the tranquility of the past irreparably broken. On the day of Skyfire, the sky suddenly turned crimson. Burning crystals suddenly appeared from thin air in the direction of the sun, raining all over Andathea, as if shards of sky had been shattered and fell. What happened is a mystery to all. Only one thing is certain. A fragment landed beneath the Blue Oak. The queer power held within that fragment roused the Green Dragon, sealed by Nythuris for 1,000 years. Traveler, are you planning to head to the Blue Oak? But with the Holy Oak withered, our god has fallen silent. Today, there is no more bridge connecting Nytheria to the Blue Oak. Any tree, once tainted by that earth, will rapidly rot. Only purifying the altars will enable the vines to grow once more, providing passage to the Blue Oak. That's right. 3 altars stand within the forest. You can think of them as a conduit to the Blue Oak. When Nythuris fell silent, the altars were left to ruin. Wood Elves have tried time and again for thousands of years to purify the altars, all to no avail. But perhaps you can succeed. You possess the power to slay Sylvan Furies. We sought but failed to attain such a power over all these years. The altar nearest Athelion is the altar of germination. To reach the altar of germination, you must first traverse the human country of Arbertia. Traveler, if you plan to journey to Abotia, would you oblige us with this one favor? A child called Andel has recently gone missing from Athelia. I heard that Andel is close to a human boy, so there's a chance he'll show up in Abotia. I'd like you to keep your eyes peeled for him. The road to Abotia is perilous, plagued by Sylvan Furies. Traveler, It is imperative you stay safe.
Revenge.